Alright, welcome back to the museum series. No, it's just see, I have done some ploughing. I'm not going to make you sit through all of it, just quite a bit of it. Now, I've changed the plough over. I did try one plough that I have used in the past on the smaller farm series, and it's now got a nasty habit of just bouncing along the top of the soil, so it looks like that fell to one of the patches. Which is a pity because it's quite a nice looking plough. Bit overpriced, but apart from that, it's a very nice looking plough. In fact, let's have a look at it quickly. I've still got it in the mod folder, I haven't got it yet. It was this little lot. And it was this one, and all it's doing is bouncing over the top of the soil however slow I went. I think at the moment I'm overusing this one. Don't think I'm using that. I ain't got one of those anyway. Or maybe this one. One of these I'm using now. It could even be the SIP. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can see which one it is. Get out and oh, it's the Massey. I use the Massey one. I know the Massey stuff will work. It's been updated regularly. The Massey pack, and it's kept current. I can understand people not wanting to keep working on the same old mods when things have changed. Just makes it a pity for the likes of me who likes using some of this older stuff. I also went and had a quick hunt around and got a couple more fertiliser spreaders. I don't know why I got more fertiliser spreaders, but there it is, we got them. Just powder ones. Oh, and one liquid one, which looks like it could be quite good. Shouldn't be too wide. I think that may well get bought and used on here. This field. It's going to be a bit big for the other ones. Let's say a bit big. I think it's about a 12 metre wingspan. There's the other one we've got is perfect. Come out of cab for a little while. Well, out of cab is a tilt of seat for a little while, especially I'm using the GPS, and yes, I know there's no GPS on these vehicles, but that's not going to stop me using it. Now, I do like this crawler. This is my favourite of the lot. It works as I got it, as I'm using it, which I think it would have done in real life. Used as a ploughing tractor, not quick, but tons of power. And I know I have to have it set because of limitations the game engine. I have it set with all the diffs locked in, which it wouldn't have had because you don't use a differential on these things as such. There's separate drives for each track. Right. Whoa. I think I overdone that a bit. This thing turns so well. It is a bit of a pain to drive, but not too bad once you get used to it. And I think I got used to this one now. I will bring that other one up and just see if that's my imagination that was locking without anything up behind it. I saw a Species using one. He's not using it. No, he didn't like it. But that didn't seem to be locked in solo. Some more experiments to do. It's going to be the story of my life. I think I'm going to be experimenting with things. I'm not going to keep the engine running this time. Oh. Keep the cruise control in this time. You can see why these things are so popular. Also, when we get to the end, I'll show some of it. I'm using soil compaction on there. I'm not certain. Yeah. There shouldn't actually be any shown on this because apparently neither the plough, which is not a surprise that the plough's in the shot, because They had to get rid of compaction. All the tractors are causing compaction. Let's have a quick look. We can see there if we bring this up. 120C light compaction, and this causes no. So we got a little bit of light compaction because these treads or this caterpillar, it spreads the weight quite nicely. Right. Which is why they were used. Very popular in the past, especially on slightly damper ground. And remember, when these were built, you had very relatively narrow wheels on tractors. When the first of the crawlers came about in Britain, things like the Fowler, Caterpillar in America, there was another one there which was a conversion for tractors. You still had quite a few tractors with the old-fashioned metal spade wheels. No, they did. Well, they shouldn't run on the road, and I don't think I've got any with the metal spade wheels. I don't think anybody's bothered to make those. Let's just put that down so we can see what the fertilisation is like. But we've got to put it down that way. We're going to put another field in, sort of straight ahead of us, and we're going to have some camping down even further. I've got the tent mod I used on the Drifter series actually built in here, so I'll give that a go. A bit about this map, which I should really do. This is only a very small part of Willow River Farm by Darren Castle. It's an excellent map. It has everything in there. I'm only using a very small part. I'm just using the museum part because that's the only bit I needed for this series to use the old stuff. The full map is based on Goldcrest, but you wouldn't believe it. Apart from the road system, I think everything else has been changed. On some buildings in the town, and that you go to town that often. But even things there have been moved, so it's not the same. But it's been made very hilly. It is very difficult to get everything dead right. I know, I tried it when he was first doing it. And after some work with some optimisation, this works well on quite a number of machines. I don't know what I'm getting at the moment on frames. So there we are, 60. Okay, and remember, I have got a lot of mods on this in this small area. I'm using far more machinery than I use on any other map. You just see ahead there. That's probably about half what I'd use on a biggish map, if I say that politically. And I've got about 3 times that amount of equipment, I think, on this map already, and it's all going in. And it will be. This will keep going certainly until 19 launches. And depending on where we are when 19 launches, because it's not going to be a quick series. I never do quick series. We may carry on a little bit. I can only see one series right from the start on 19. The other series I've got in my mind, we'll have to wait till the right map comes along. Oh, you might remember that yesterday I had problems with the sound. I think I figured out what it is. Blaming Microsoft. Downloading an update. Now, when I built this machine, I particularly paid for 10 Pro. not because I've got a lot of money to burn, but because I want to have control over when things are updated. I think it's changed the settings again. I keep putting the settings so it informs me it's an update available, but doesn't download in totality. But it keeps, thank you, Microsoft keeps reverting things back to how I don't want them. And I think it was download and update, and it just put a little bit too much pressure on this poor old machine. This machine now is a few years old. Give you some idea that the Ryzen AMD processor hadn't even been mentioned when I built it. And the original graphic card I put in the GTX 660 was quite a good card then. I have updated that in the meantime. I put a 970 in it a couple of years ago. But I think if I had all the money in the I want, I was going to say all the money in the world, I don't want all the money in the world, but all the money I want, I'd actually build a second machine. I'd have one just for playing and recording on, and this one for render and edit them and render and posting up. But that's not likely to happen. There will be a few gaps in it, because like yesterday I had to do the commentary twice. This will be on the newbie challenge map. My voice is going a bit, so I might be at whatever longest, quietest periods. You never know your luck. Now we're almost done here. Then we'll just play with that other, well then we'll sort out where the second field, no, we'll cultivate this first. Well, I'll look at the alfalfa here, the grass can wait. We have no real need for grass on this farm, just to shut off. I'm just going to make a proper grass meadow. Now it could really be nasty to myself, put a few trees in the grass meadow when I make it. Actually sounds like a plan. It look like a typical British small farm meadow. This is not a typical British small farm field. This will be used for, well, for a crop I want to get a lot of in a hurry. See, nothing for animals, because we've got no animals on here. We have got some chickens here, but they don't lay. They are just decoration. Because all the animals are on the main farm, on Willow River Farm. Like I say, this, I really do enjoy this. It's well made. To my eye anyway, it looks well made. It doesn't look flat. It looks well beaten up. And it also got the right levers. And I don't know if they've done some work to get the drivers to be right. Can't see it here, but we'll just watch the levers when we get to the end here. Lift that up. See that? Throttle works. Steering works. And that's why this one is actually easier to use this one in cab, because you can actually, you've got those two centre levers straight, you're going straight. If you haven't got them straight, you're not going straight. It's all the lever controls, main drive controls work. I don't know if handbrake work, but then again I ain't got handbrake mod on there, so heck if I won't. And you see the dial looks like it works. No mirrors, of course. Well, you wouldn't expect mirrors on this. Yes, that dial works. Well, certainly the others might be working too, the other dials. But someone spent a lot of time making this. I think this one's on Mod Hub. If you want an old crawler, I recommend it. It is a nice little piece of work. And it's got tons of parts, about 120 horsepower. I know. That's where most of you use as your yard tractor. 120 brake balls. I like having small equipment. To me, this is a very powerful tractor. And I want to just have a look at it. Now, because I ain't got brake on there. Just wanted the brake lever. I don't think it does. But, don't think the foot pedals work either. But I don't think we'll worry about that too much. A small amount of smoke. It does look good. Also, I like the fact it hasn't put all the digital displays in. It is a straightforward analog set of dials. Yes, so I really do like this. This is the Fiat 120C, I think it's called. But I couldn't do this with the Fiat Agro I got. Just couldn't turn it like that. In fact, I'm going to have a look now. That's come to my mind. But once we've got this done, before we start cultivating, I will use a wheel tractor to cultivate. I don't know what yet. Don't even know which cultivator I'm going to use. But you see, with the light compaction and no compaction on the side, the compaction is gone on there. That on the outside where we're turning, see, you will get that. I had to do the outside first, which is not the way you'd normally play, because I want to see the edges of the field. I'm not that clever that I can imagine them. I can imagine a lot of things. I want to imagine myself being world motorcycle champion. Oh, missed opportunities. That just wasn't good enough. Especially when I saw how fast people like Sheen was running. Oh yeah, they have worked. Look at that. Dial just above the steering. Centre screen now. That's actually wavering. So it looks like all the dials are working. One of those will be full. I'm not certain what that one could be. Charge meter. Let's just come out of the cab again and have another look. There is a rear work light. Let's put the lights on. Rear light, rear work light. Headlights, that's it. So, oh, just made a slight boo-boo there. No, just press the wrong button. That's it. Got it straight. Let's get back in the cab. We can might better see what I'm doing better. It's a nice 4.5 mile an hour. We wouldn't be flying much quicker than this. And possibly not even at this sort of speed. I suppose this came out... Oh, I missed a bit there. I suppose this tractor came out in the 60s or 70s, I'm guessing. Oh yes, I got it there. So it wouldn't be a right early one, not like the John Deere Model A and Farmer and the Oliver. It was sort of 1940s. Well, even in the 60s, there's still quite a number of horses that working on farms, even in Britain. Or in Britain, I say even in Britain, I suppose especially Britain. Farmers liked horses. Just I look at the display there, not certain what the numbers mean in there. Well, I don't normally do too much on the mods, but on this one I feel on certain mods I have to. So I know I'm not alone in like these smaller stuff. Now we should have double layer, I think, of fertilizer on here now. Once we've done this, and we have 3 more passes. I can imagine a furler doing this, and actually, if I had any talent, it could be quite easy to turn this into a furler. The general shape's right. But what isn't right, because the engine, which the early ones used the Field Marshal single cylinder 2-stroke diesel engine, and only had about 48 odd horsepower. And now I kind of think it wouldn't be possible because there'd be no... Don't know if furlers used a 3-point linkage. I know Field Marshal didn't until quite late on in their run. Don't know if I didn't want to pay Henry Ferguson the license fee to use it. There was some third party ones went on to them. Now let's see if we need to come back again. No, I think we got it. Yes, we have it. We're done. Alright, we'll come off the field. Get rid of that again. Doesn't have much. I don't know if it's got any dirt skin apart from the tracks on here, but it doesn't seem to get dirty. With clone, you'd expect it to be a little bit mucky. I'm going to leave this out as set up. I will be using it again. Now, 2 things to do. First thing is I'm going to have a look at other Fiat. I've got intrigued, but yeah, all the instruments work. Again, hats off to the modder. I don't know who made it. I should have all this information at my fingertips, but I don't. And what we're going to do now is just run down to the bottom of the hill. And just try it fair out, just see if it does still or if I had something, if I was towing something that would cool. That's the one thing using a tracked vehicle, you can't tow much. They really do need the 3-point. You need to have your stuff on the 3-point. If you're towing, you can't turn very sharp. There we are. Looks nice. Yeah, I'm turning hard and it won't go, and it shouldn't do that. Now, it looks good, but I'm afraid this is a... doesn't even want to go backwards. Let's just... Nice, got it. Same as the other one, I won't hold that against it. Let's go forward again. Oh, it's working now. Oh, we might be using it again. Looks like I must have been towing something. But I think I'll stick with you. But the cover one, I like the other one. You get your favourites, you know. Right, now what we want a carburetor. Now what carburetor we got on the farm? Or in the museum. I'm going to try this out. I know, again, Species had problems with this. I'm going to try it out when I've got things set up properly. We've got this carburetor. 3 metre, homemade, plough. I ain't got much of a choice in carburetors. I wonder if I've got any others. Have we got any others in downloaded? There's that one. The Massey. Oh, that one's 35. That one's 88. Oh, Discara. I think we've got one of those, haven't we? Yeah, we have. 60. We may try that. Well, that's the same as... That's based on that. That isn't the same. It's based on that. This one, which I had for a long time, that's comes at the one. This comes at the classic pack, and one I had for a long time. There's no others in here. They're all modern stuff. Trio looks too modern. We could try this one. Very low power, so we could drag. Oh, that's 3-point. They're all 3-point, I think. Oh, I have put some more money in. Right, roll. I'll give it with a roll. Let's go on. I'm gonna. Now that I know that works. So I'm not gonna worry so much about that. We haven't got one of these, and that looks so very similar to that. I know the Massey works, but it's a bit big. 5 metre. I'm not used to using stuff 5 metre. We use this other disc one. We get that as well. Now I have gave myself a bit more money again. As you might have noticed, the money's gone up, but money isn't an issue on this map. Reset it. Yeah, it should be reset to the farm. Where are we? Yeah, that's the other one. Reset. Right, let's get up here and have a look at them both, and then start doing some cultivating in this field. Oh, well, if I forget, I was going to have a look and see. Let's see, it's all ploughed here. It's this area here. And it's reasonably well fertilised. This time it's not going to be that well. The second one I'm going to get it, I'm going to come out about this sort of size. That's what I say now. But you know me, my memory is my memory. What was it talking about? Now, can I still leap these things? Yeah. Oh yeah. Surprised me. Let's have a look. Oh, this has got the roller on the back. Yeah, no. 3.0. This what part of this thing want now? I'm looking here. You can see all the stuff I've got here. Got hundreds. This one, I think, 60. One of those wants 60. Might have been quick to go the other way. I think it will be. That's this one, isn't it? That one, 70. Can't use it with the. Somebody use it with the Ursus, but that ain't going to be possible with all 3-point the others. Well, let's see what we've got here without a 3-point, which has got 60 brake horse. This is not the best of machines, but has this got the needed part? Can't remember what the D was. See, that's only 45, but excuse me, I just had dinner of it. Bloated, no, that hasn't. What's 58? It's not quite there either. No, that won't be. There's also, it might be one of the bigger. I know the track can do it now. This is a nice mod, but with a big but that does not. Its 3-point is awful. This one I think could do it. Well, could do it, yes. You know this could. But I've been using that. 50 foot. Oh, I've got to drop that horsepower. 230 horse, no. I think I might get rid of that, as it's just nice to look at. Well, that might just. In fact, what I'm going to do is, once I'm thinking about it, instead of keep talking about it, find out. I'm going to place that one down below too. It looks nice, but it. Oh, and I also got the unit conversion mod on here, so we're now in gallons, which won't please people who are already converted over to litres, but in gallons and metric tons, it's a good mixture. Because it's a universal, global all off, my head to pick which would work on most maps. And I decided liquid gallons would work on most. Right, I'm going to put this down the bottom here as well. My dump area for anything that doesn't actually work. But that gives people, as they're coming, something to look at. We'll put it this side this time. I'm pretty whole row of stuff that doesn't work a bit at some point. I've already got that plough back and put that up there too. Yeah, there's one or two things I'm not happy with this. It looks nice. Fuel is wrong, it's too quick. It's too powerful. Well, apart from that, it's perfect. The going set, the John Deere Model D isn't very good, but I prefer that. It looks the part. It's not overly quick, but it seems to work. Right now, I've still got to sort of what I'm doing about cultivating. You know, this is a kind of funny episode. Nothing much is going to happen. I could get the JCB articles. So, what else we got? We've got 60 halls. Well, I must have one of the ones from the Modern Classic, must be. Not the Modern Classic, the old Classic pack. The Hurleman. 55. A push it may just do it. This would. Oh, not one that's 45. This is the proper one. There's one there that's about 240 horse, which I haven't got. Either we get this out, but it's a bit wide with those wheels on. You know that can't. Might just push. Shall we try this one? The C-Tour. Give that a go. Now, is it out here or is it in the? Let's try in here first. Not as much actually in the sheds now. Oh, I've got all my toys out. Oh no, that's the McCormack and it's Oliver. So it's C-Tools out here somewhere. Shouldn't be anything on those other fields, but I've still got to wash this down. But I'm going to be wanted soon again. That's the Ursus. Not in there. See the chickens in here. Non-laying chickens. They just look the part. Oh, ain't that one over here, is it? Oh yeah. Right. It has both 3-point and hitch. No, not certain if it has a low or a high hitch, or what the cultivator needs. We tried both of those out. May not try both of them out in this episode, but we will overall. This one isn't far out for speed. 15 mile an hour won't be too far out. Yeah, we're going to try the, not so much a cultivator, more a disc harrow this. See if it will work on here. Yep. Now the whole question is, this is, I'm going to say this is about 2 brake horsepower low, but of course we're taking what the modders say has been correct. Doesn't like going too quick though, not towing stuff. Right, let's see what we can do here. Right, we'll drop that down. Oh, let's see how that works. Right, it pulls up and down those rear wheels. This is not reasonably old. I suppose it will probably be 60s or 70s. It goes a bit quick. So what we do is we use cruise, which is set to 6 mile an hour. I'm going to do as I normally do now. Let's do a headland here, or 2 headlands all the way around. Yeah, that looks alright. Then because we hit the problem, got to try and back with this. Not the ideal thing for me to do, shall we say. Let's drop that down. Yeah, look, that doesn't look too bad. It works. Now we've got that other one in the shed. Yeah, I think this will do the job. It's gone a bit quick. Tractor's pulling it okay, but I'm surprised it is. Lift it up. No, save me having to try and reverse this. Well, that's doing it. I'll leave that there for one moment. Had a little thought I had. This one. I had one of these tractors which was also close. Well, I think I got the slowest one of these, I'm not certain. Of the JCB's Hurleyman is. Hurleyman can do it. Let's grab the Hurleyman. I think that's down here. I'm going to just grab the other cultivator I've got in the sheds. The other disc harrow. And how I believe it works on a well-run farm, in certain parts you use both a towing cultivator and a disc harrow to really get the stuff down there. This is the Hurleyman. This is because it's a Giants one, been brought up to date. A 17. So the model itself is per Giants. I don't know when it first came up. The first time I came across it was on 13. I think it was given away on there as free DLC. Did you have to buy it? I can't remember now. What's that one? Alright, what do I do with the other disc harrow? Thought I had that here. Ah, well, I think I know where it is. I'll just come away from that. That's a hay bob. Still doing nothing down there. I had it somewhere. Oh, well, we use this other one we've got a hold of. Let's try this out. Oh. This is a field that's not so important to get done, so I'm not quite worried about it. This is only springtime cultivator here. Front wheels are on the ground just. I think we must probably at the limits of what this can actually pull. Well, not so much pull as lift. What's this up the end here? No, it's a plough. Right, go down to this side here. Come out of cabs and see what we do and see what this looks like. Yeah, well, that doesn't look too bad either. Yeah. Yes, I'm happy with that. It looks okay. My weather, I don't know, I can't remember what this one wanted. Power requirements. Does that actually work? Let's have a look. Just wonder if it, I know there's no power taker, but I just wonder if it's picked up power from the field by any means. I can't see. Interested to see whether that actually still turns when it's on the road and lifted. Right, this is a 3.1. I haven't got much in the way of 3. I'm just going to see if that be the last chance for Oliver. If it lifts this too high, hook it off. Nice model this Oliver, but if it lifts this too high, I think this one will also find itself down at the bottom of the road. Whilst I was getting the rest of them done, I was sort of sticking with one bit of machinery. Now it lifts it high, but it should do here. Now it's whether it drops it down further enough. 3 point allows it to drop down further enough. If it doesn't, this is also going to find itself at the bottom of the bit. Let's have a look. Now it works with this one. It's a lot of stuff this Oliver will not work with. Right, well, we're going to use this Oliver. I haven't had much chance to use it because there's so much that the 3 point is too high for. We're going to tune the radio in. Right, there we go. Funny how all the cruise speeds are set to 6 miles an hour. Well, there's another one. I must put that other, because I'm not using gearbox on this one, I must put that cruise speed mod in. Will someone remind me, please? So, if the instruments are working on this or not? No, they're not. That's a bit of a shame. How about the other Oliver we've got? The one that must probably say is very tatty. Not very good. The one I got there is meant to be very good. Now, I'm not overly delighted with it. This other one, I think this is the one, it's not meant to be very good. Let's have a look at this one. Gonna see. Instruments don't work in there either. No instrumentation. But this one works. And so far it's worked on everything I tried to tell behind it. It's been a bit of a bitty episode. Haven't got that much done. It's just a shame that the instruments are not working. It could be even more if I hit the other tractor there. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I like the earth texture that Darren's used on here. It does look quite good. I think I might have a closer look at that. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing anything, am I? Oh, I better just. I've got that up there already. Just do this headland as well. I'm going to come. I'm just going to leave this up here whilst we just do that headland. Turn it off. Now we've got these bales here which let's still in litres, so I thought I'd change those to kilos, but there, but I didn't. Right. Do this headland. Right, I think I'm going to sort of end here. We've done a little bit, not a lot. As we've played around with this, I will attempt to get this bit finished up off camera, and we will get down and do some seeding next time. I haven't got a big selection of seeders to try, you'll be happy to know. It will probably be the SLB one again. Or the, I think I've got the Hassia. The standard Hassia on here, I'm not certain. Got my modelled one, but that's down by the gates. Oh, just get a bit closer if I want to do the whole lot. Another point. Yeah, I'm off on it again. I'm light compaction. That doesn't even mention that. So we're still going to get light compaction, but that should be cleaning that up as it goes. Alright, so let's just try again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this off camera. I want to be able to do it the easy way. No offset. No. That looks alright. So I will say thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more and have some somewhat rambling discussions, feel free to subscribe. Be happy to have you aboard. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, or anything else of a similar ilk, feel free to post them in the comments section. I do read everyone, so be warned, and I do try and reply to everyone. Not always successfully, but I do try. I'm very trying, as my wife will tell you. Come this way, switch it on, drop it down, and away we go. So it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.